Hi and welcome again to the ActivInspire video podcasts, Games from the Board with Katie. In this session I'm hoping to show you how to use an image with the eraser tool. Obviously my session shows you my slide here, which has got a very big slant towards MFL, but hopefully you'll be able to see the usages and hopefully be able to change it for your own purposes to your own subject area. Okay, so just to start off with then, we've got a slide here. I'll show you it in use as I would use it in the classroom. Okay, so I've got a nice image that I've downloaded from the internet from an MFL website, surprise, surprise. I would then take my eraser, which you can see me doing here. Nice big eraser, I've taken it from one of the larger ones. Okay, and I know that for every arrow I have a verb, and if you can see here, and let me just go back to my select tool and look at my notes on the notes browser, just to remind myself, I've said use the eraser to reveal the hidden verbs, and there are 13 of them, I've told myself. Okay, for every arrow there's a verb and they often come in pairs, so there's quite a few hints there. Okay, so I'm going to take my eraser again, and in this slide we've got a picture of a stork bringing a baby, so I'm taking it that is the verb to be born, which I know is naître. I know as the teacher that verb will be somewhere around there. Okay, the opposite of that is obviously this guy is dying, so mourir is the obvious one there. Okay, so I just want to show you, hopefully you can see that that's a useful tool. We can get the students to guess the verbs. There's all sorts happening. There's somebody coming and somebody going, there's somebody entering and somebody coming out, etc. Okay, so let me just show you how I started off with this idea. Okay, so I'm going to go to what I call images, another flip chart I've got where I've saved my original image, which you can see here. I'm not going to show you how to download that from the internet or how I'd go about that on my website, because it's probably not that much use to you, and also I'm not connected to the internet at the moment. This is just the image that I downloaded from the internet originally to start off my idea of this game. Alright, so I could copy and paste that onto another page, or I could take a snapshot, or I could do all sorts of things. What I'm going to do is I'm going to copy and paste it. That's probably nice and easy. Okay, and I'll put it onto an untitled one, so let's just paste that onto there. Okay, so then what I did is I selected my pen tool with a white pen. Okay, and in fact I would probably be better off using slightly bigger pen. Okay, and I just literally went over all of the verbs with my white pen. You can see that's pretty easy to do, just got to be careful really. Okay, it's probably easier to do the bigger bits and do the cutting in around the edge, just like you would with your painting a room or whatever at home. Alright, very artistic thing to be able to do with your slide. Okay, so I've done 2 there. Okay, I'd obviously do the same with the rest of them, and then pretty much you'll end up with a slide that looks like what I had at the beginning of when you saw it. And then obviously when it came to using it in class, I could use my eraser, and then it would get rid of the pen that I've just put on there. Okay, so that's basically how you'd use that, and then you'd obviously need to save it at the point where you had rubbed things out. Alright, and again it'd be interesting for you to see in the object browser how the pen looks and how the image looks, and how when you put the rubber on it, the eraser on it, you get more or less pen. Okay, so hopefully using the eraser tool is equally as good as the magic ink. It's the same sort of effect, it's just again about layering, and hopefully it can give you just as good a result. Okay, good luck with that, and hope to see you at one of our sessions soon. Bye bye.